Welcome to Orion Valley.
The sky. Home to angels, dragons, and armored centurions astride fantastic winged beasts. Below them, the clogged streets of a bustling metropolis, avenues ripe with opportunity, back alleys thick with intrigue. Under these same streets, the Undercity awaits, a dark, foreboding place home to terror of the unknown. For thousands of years, 10 guilds have vied for power and control over the city. Among these, the Orsov Syndicate uses religion and debt to reign supreme over the people, kept in check only by the Boros Legion, a military force dedicated to upholding the law of the land. The Selesnya Conclave, however, fights in the name of nature and life, keeping a watchful eye on the Izzet League, a band of scientists privy to dangerous experiments that could endanger the plane. Today, a mysterious villain weaves a conspiracy the likes of which the city has never seen before. After a series of bombings in Izzet labs, the Selesnya Conclave have called upon the mightiest heroes the city has to offer. Welcome to Ravnica.
Okay.
That sounds like a Whole Foods.
Hello,
Drink.
fellow adventurers, and welcome to, should I say the title this time?
The Dingles and Donuts
Yes,
podcast.
you can say the title this
Chris
time.
infused
Okay.
Episode
water.
3.
All right, yeah.
I
So,
can't count that high.
Uno, do it.
we're going to just restart that.
No, it's flawless.
Flawless opening.
Keep it rolling.
Hello, fellow adventurers, and welcome to RavnicAvengers, the Selesnya Conspiracy. I'm your DM, Casey Clark. Can everyone roll a d20, please?
No.
I thought you were going to do a Jeb Bush and be like, can everybody clap, please?
Please clap.
Please clap.
Yeah, I got a 4.
I got an 11.
I got a 7.
I got a 5.
Are you fucking kidding? I got a 14.
What up, Joanna?
I always have to do the recap.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do you want me to help you?
No, I got this.
Okay.
So it started off with the three that
the three
are not
bears.
me or Layna in like a room, and they woke up, and then there's a guard, and he's like, follow me, and then they dicked around for 5 minutes because they didn't want to. And then they went to a courthouse, and I think there was a murder, and I was outside the courthouse selling drugs. And
The
then we
murder
went,
wasn't at the courthouse.
no, it
Also, it
wasn't.
wasn't a courthouse, it was a temple.
Same
Close
thing.
enough.
And then we
We're
went
somewhere.
We went in, and a guy was in there, and then I guess we had to like go extract a soul for payment to get badges,
Yeah, basically.
Badges.
and then
Boy Scout badge.
and then we went downstairs, and I think the guy named like Charles or something was down there getting tortured, and then we asked
That's my
Chester
character.
was his name, actually.
Chester. I was
I
close.
like how apathetic you sound
And
through this
we-
whole recap.
Layna came up with the name.
Yeah, I'm
Chester,
sorry
so.
if I wasn't supposed to name it.
No, it works. He's a character now. It's all canon. Everything is canon.
Awesome. Good.
canonized. And then we asked him for his soul, and then like we made him give him our soul.
We
Something
made
You guys
happened.
had a
we made him give us his
soul,
soul,
a piece
thank
of his
you.
soul,
There we
because
go.
you guys had a breakthrough.
Didn't we break his kneecaps?
No.
No, you
No.
wanted to.
Does
We
anyone
almost did.
That was in my
anybody
head.
remember what exactly they figured out about him?
So he has a penis.
He has
Something
a
about his family.
he has a thick gambling addition.
addition.
There we go.
Addiction.
Nailed it.
Thank you, because honestly, I forgot about it.
And
Okay. So, and I think, keep
Got-
going.
we got the
You got
badges.
some more.
and then we went
We got a gym badge?
somewhere.
We went to the Izzet
Elite
lab
Four,
that
here
was
we
blown
come.
up.
Oh yeah.
need
There
eight
was
for
a
that.
there's someone blew up
That's
the
all we
lab.
need.
Someone blew up the lab that they were doing like experiments at, and then we like checked around, and then I got some goo.
Yeah, we found goo.
We found goo.
It was
that-
rainbow.
That I very much remember the goo.
We found goo and fur, footprints, and an exploded teleporting device.
And a
Furries
handsome
confirmed.
man.
And an exploded Teletubby.
And
a handsome man.
And sleeping people.
Oh wait, and someone's dead friend.
That would be my dead friend.
Your
whose
dead friend.
name.
Erlich.
I just love him so much.
Erlich.
is
It was probably
Erlich.
Bob.
And also, you found a battery.
And a battery. A nice
big old
Duracell.
Like a AA, AAA, D, what are we talking?
And
How many
then
Ds?
me and Sullivan went to a rave. Those two chuckleheads.
Well, but before
Trouble
that,
Edge.
Jake Gyllenhaal showed up and was like,
And was like,
"You don't want any part in this."
And then we gave him the glasses. Was anyone?
Spoilers.
Okay, never mind.
No, he was like, "Hey, you want every part in this? Come help us."
Oh, right, and
He
then-
offered us some money
And also to like come to a meeting.
to come to a meeting,
His name was Boldrick Stormcaller.
His name was
That's
Alec
right.
Baldwin.
Boris.
and he
My name was Robert Paulson.
Cum squalor.
and he's getting together all of the
RavnicAvengers?
He's getting together representatives from all of the guilds and conclaves and stuff to help solve this serial bomber
We're
that's
getting
going
the band
around.
back together
And you guys agreed to meet at a diner.
at a diner.
Whoa! Not just any diner. Milky Palace on Poppy Street.
Wow, you wrote that down.
This
didn't you?
episode sponsored by
The
Milky Palace. on
Dingles and Donuts, the Ravnica conspiracy is brought to you by Milky Palace.
Milky
It's the
Street.
milkiest.
Stay milky, kids.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And that's where we'll start it. We open above the Milky Palace, a rundown diner on Poppy Street. It's a bit disheveled. It's an all-white building, as per its name. And you see in front of the door... Yes, Sullivan.
What if I want to do something before I go to the Milky Palace?
You can't.
Okay. Okay, all right. Where are you? Where's your character?
I'm at a Rakdos rave in the middle of the night, partying with my
All
good
right,
friend,
night before.
good friend Daryl. So, but I'd like to at the butt crack of dawn, maybe wake up my pal Daryl over here.
Okay.
We're just passed out on top of women or something.
Just a whole pile of
Whole pile of women.
Aren't you like 6?
I'm
eight,
8 actually. So,
He's mature for his age.
yeah, I'm really mature for my age. I'm gonna
There's
be
no
like,
laws in Ravnica.
Hey, Daryl,
What up, little man?
something's been on my mind.
What up, little man?
The fur and the paw prints back at the Izzet lab.
Yeah.
I want to figure out more about that.
So what do you expect us to do?
I want to break back in, get some of that fur.
Hell yes, breaking and entering.
Should we go get the guys?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So I guess we're gonna head back to the
Izzet Lab.
the Selesnya conclave, so we can get our
you're
buddies.
You're gonna go back to where Chuggles
Yeah.
and Flum are now sleeping.
Flum and Chuggles, you hear a little.
Can we like be under the blankets with like a light, like whispering to each other?
You're okay. So you both are in your quarters. You got your flashlights on. You're under the sheets. You're looking at Darvel comics. You're just reading away.
You don't know what we're reading.
And so I think we would really want to target these areas. You know, with these messages.
And I'll bet the money from here.
All right, and then what kind of people do you think we should be talking
Ting ting
to?
ting ting ting
Oh, we're sleeping noises.
ting 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 ting.
You gonna open the door, guys?
Daryl, do a little.
Chuggles, don't do anything.
Do
It's
that,
past their bedtime.
You hear an elephant noise outside your window.
It sounds like a cat.
That's better.
There you go.
You're right. We gotta let the cat in. So Flum's gonna go over with the window, right?
yeah.
We're gonna go open the window.
We're chill. Hey, Flum,
Who is this?
it's me. It's Sting.
I know no person by that name.
Flum, we've known each other for years.
We don't want what you're selling.
Flum, who's at the window?
It's some guy named Sting. I think he's a Mormon.
Tell him to shove off.
He says shut off.
Yeah.
Flum, come on. We're gonna go break into some place.
But that's illegal.
Yeah.
Not if you have this rock.
Oh, okay, I understand. Chuggles, we're gonna go break something.
Okay, Chuggles will bring his bag.
I hand them a pebble.
Okay.
I will cherish this.
So
the
are
rest
you
of my
guys all
life.
gonna just make your way back to the lab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you guys make your way back to the lab, and it's
Do we have to climb out the window at all?
Do we know where Guy Elfman lives?
no, you do not. You want to try and find him?
Guys, don't worry. We'll get through this real quick.
The last thing he remembers is that you were planning to meet at the diner at like 10. I'm pretty sure this was the
So
time.
I'm already there. I'm asleep out front of the diner.
Probably.
Beating the shit out of pigeons
Okay.
out front.
You like to be
Yeah.
there early.
So you're going back to the lab?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get back to the lab. It looks about the same as how you found it. Some of the rubble like that was in the street and whatnot has kind of been cleaned up. It's kind of been it's been cordoned off. It looks like a straight up crime scene now.
Are there any homeless people trying to like move in?
No, you
Or
don't
more
really see. There's
importantly-
no one really around. There's a couple of law mages, but they're kind of just patrolling around the perimeter. And you guys could probably sneak by them pretty easily. Are you going to try to go in?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go in.
Okay.
Does anyone want to go in with me? I'm just gonna grab this fur and get out.
Will be lookout.
I'm
All
a
right.
7-foot tall elephant,
Checks out.
so I'll chill.
All right.
Selling drugs over here.
Okay. So you guys are going to hang outside the crime scene?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Sting, make a stealth check.
Oh, Chuggles
Well,
wants to
wait.
go with Sting.
So, all right, Chuggles, get on my shoulder.
Yeah.
So, is there like there's a fence surrounding it,
Yeah,
right?
so you have a large black fence that surrounds the building, and there's kind of like the just magic warning signs are up that are saying like caution, active crime scene, do not enter, kind of stuff like that.
Is there like a back way where there's less guards?
I mean, there's two guards, and they're just kind of walking around. Like there's one on either side of the building, and they're just kind of walking in a circle like this.
Oh, okay.
So you guys could probably get past them pretty easily.
All right, so I'll just roll a straight up stealth check to try to sprint on past them. Praise be. Hey. Oh no.
Do I have to roll something to make sure I stay stealthy on his shoulder?
No, you can roll.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Can I help?
How so?
You gonna dump some
You want-
sneaky sauce
are you
on
gonna
him?
Give them some bardic inspiration.
I was going to create a minor illusion in front of the law mages so they wouldn't look his way.
Okay. Do you roll a spell dice for that?
Well, that is my.
I think it just
that is my
happens,
cantrip.
right?
Oh, that's your cantrip. Oh, okay.
So no.
So you're gonna cast a minor illusion. You're just gonna kind of cloak them.
I'm actually going to distract the law mages because I'm more of a direct action type of person, and so I'm going to. This said I can make a lion's roar. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a lion's roar
Okay.
right in front of the law mages because I can't read. I can't read very fast.
Does that give me a little baby advantage, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
And then Flum's gonna yell, I think there's a dragon nearby.
That's a 21.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You definitely get past them. So Flum and Daryl, you guys are just chilling outside. Kind of. You're not near you're not like right by the building. You're just kind of like
No, I'm
turned around a corner in an alleyway.
yeah,
you know?
more like I can like watch the scene, but I'm not like actively within it.
Gotcha.
Flum's gonna stand in the middle of the street.
Okay.
He's got his thumb up waiting for a car.
Before we get back to Sting, hold on.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
Sting and Chuggles.
Sting and Chuggles. Before we get back to them, but actually I roll a nat 1, so never mind.
I died.
Stuggles.
Okay,
Stuggles.
as we keep around, be like,
Me.
hey, Chuggles, all right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab some of this fur. You see
Okay.
anything you want?
I see that. Oh,
Do I see anything I want?
Make a perception check.
yeah.
I like those.
Oh boy.
Ooh, I got do 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 do.
Wisdom. Wisdom.
Oh, I got a 5.
A 5. You don't find anything, but with that low of perception check and with just your passive perception, Sting, you guys notice that the bodies are gone. Bodies are not there anymore. They've been taken away.
I was going to say a body, but they're gone.
That seems a little bit sketchy.
Well, I mean,
That they're
they
gone
probably
or that
took them
I
to the
wanted
morgue.
one?
You never know. They seem like pretty off the cuff kind of people.
All right, this might be a long shot. But so can I scoop up some of the fur
Yeah.
and pocket it?
Yep.
And then, so I have alchemy tools. Mayhaps in my alchemy tools, might I be able to roll a nature check to attempt to
Make a plaster cast to get.
of the footprint?
Sure.
Yes.
I knew exactly where you were going with it.
16.
Yeah. You make a plaster cast. It's not like perfect, but like you can make out what like it's
Right,
a
it's enough,
distinctive
like,
paw print.
Get the
huge.
lengths and the
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pocket that too. And
It's about the size of like
Don't you have to wait
it's like
for it to
halfway up
dry?
from your hand, halfway up your forearm. It's about as big as
Strap it to your back.
Wow,
yeah.
that's pretty big.
It's a pretty large.
yeah. Okay,
Little
I'll put
lots
it in
of
my rucksack.
Okay.
Chuggles, you want to do anything before we leave?
Chuggles wants some of that pudding you just put on the floor.
Do I have feet?
Can I eat some? It looks like porridge.
I'm gonna pull out my water skin and hand it up to Chuggles,
Thank you.
Okay.
and then we're gonna dip out.
Chuggles dabs.
Is that a single-use water skin?
If Chuggles gets wet, could he shrink? Could you shrink?
Yes.
Chuggles?
If you put him in the
Don't put
oven,
me.
I
He's
meant
not
the
machine
dryer.
washable.
Don't put Chuggles in the oven.
Oh, that's what happened to me cousins.
Yeah, those guys at Mice are pretty hardcore. Okay, so you guys dipping?
People.
Yeah, we're dipping.
All right, you guys gonna go
I'm
back to
putting
your
a
court?
dip in. Sorry.
Okay.
Are they still out there investigating the
Yeah,
lion?
they're just yeah, no, they I rolled a check for that. They definitely fell for it. So they just went to where did you like throw your voice? you know?
Yeah. It's like down a different
Okay.
alleyway.
So yeah, they went to go that way and see where it is. So they've gone from like going around. They both met at like the far corner from where
They're like
Daryl and Flum
NPCs in
are.
a video game. There's
Yeah,
like noise
for-
and they're like, oh, what's that? And they all
Yeah,
just start
basically.
walking off.
they follow orders. That's all they do. So you know.
All right, so we're gonna sprint back up.
Hello, Flum. What are you waiting for? A bus?
I was gonna have an escape vehicle, but I don't have a driver's license.
You right? I haven't ever seen one.
Okay.
A driver's license?
I can't read.
So you guys make it back. Are you guys going to go back to your dwellings and take a nap before you have to get up in the morning?
It's way past my bedtime.
I don't know. Can we just say that it's about time to go meet up with?
Oh yeah, definitely. So
For the
you
sake
guys,
of
you guys have taken a long rest. You're all recharged. Everything. You guys make your way to the Milky Palace. Ben, or Flum, you know this place pretty well. This is where you found your path, your way to go in life.
Yeah, you guys can just follow my lead. I'm an expert with this place. I used to work here as a janitor until I killed some guy, and then I became this cool superhero.
I'm sorry.
Can you,
what?
Ben? Can you make an Arcana check?
I've always read that word as arcana. Interesting to
got
know I've
5.
been incorrect.
A 5. You just hear a whisper in the back of your head. Not a superhero.
I'm a superhero, guys. Believe me.
Okay, and then
Hey, Flum. Me too, buddy.
Yeah.
you guys gonna go into the bar. Also,
Chuggles can't go to the bar.
Guy is out in the door. Is in the frame of the door right outside. He's just waiting for you guys. He looked pretty tired, like he slept there all night.
Oh,
I'm still asleep.
Pigeon,
You're still asleep?
Next to the
pigeon
door,
feathers
like kind
surround
of in
him.
it, still asleep.
Okay. So you guys want to kick Guy? Awake?
I'll
Ooh,
prod
a
at him.
homeless person.
Okay.
Flum, that's the gnome that we met yesterday.
Oh, the friendly elf, yes.
Nah, pretty sure that's a gnome, but
Pretty sure
Not even
that's
a
an
gnome.
elf.
wait, what are you?
I'm a dwarf.
Oh, a dwarf. It's a dwarf we
I
met.
think I know an elf when I see one. I speak elfish.
Is
Thank
Chuggles an elf?
You're a puppy.
Ooh, you're a...
I'm a prod at Guy.
I was about to say I did that. Okay, he does it
No,
first.
no, you can do it.
No, okay.
No, please be my guest.
All right,
you prod
okay.
at the
I poke
dwarf.
I poke at Guy. I
Do you
say,
use your trunk? Do you just
I
kind of
do
like lean
use
down
my
and go
trunk.
like?
and I say, "Wake up, man, gnome guy."
I wake up like, ah! And I lash out with a dagger.
What the fuck?
Make a dex saving throw.
the fuck?
I am less than stable, and you know this.
All right, you know what? Fair. My fault.
Are you like clutching a whiskey bottle too?
That's a shame. That's a shame. That is a 5.
Roll your damage.
Oh, did you
20.
No, yeah, just roll your damage.
Okay. That's a 4, yeah. 5.
Fuck.
Okay.
I'm dead. I'm kidding.
Okay.
That would. Can I just see it? I'm curious. Damn.
No metagaming. That's illegal.
Okay.
As she does that, Sting is just gonna, you kind of see him like slide his hands quickly up his upper thighs, and then he's got 2 short swords in his hands, and he's just gonna like get into a defensive position. Be like, whoa!
What the fuck, tiny man?
Yes?
Staring
No, wrong.
disorientedly.
All of you are tiny. What the fuck, gnome or dwarf? I mean,
Psycho
elf.
dwarf?
I'm an elf.
Not an elf, dwarf.
I'm
Why'd
an
you do
elf.
that?
Why? Okay, yes.
I'm an elf.
Why
I
did
did
you-
nothing.
What?
You came in
Point to
here.
the obvious wound.
You kicked me. I was startled.
I
I'm an
prodded
elf.
with
Kicked me.
trunk,
Kicked me.
with trunk,
Kicked me.
with my third arm.
Brandish the dagger a little more.
Daryl, are
Kicked
you
me.
okay?
Let's go into the Denny's.
The door opens, and you see a large tabaxi kind of poke his head out, and he goes,
Shirley Shank.
I forgot. I'm no longer sorry.
"Yeah." No, you see a large tabaxi poke his head out. He's like, "What's this ruckus out here?"
Mr. Fluffers!
This guy kicked
"Oh,
me.
Flum, my man, how are you?"
Great! I've been doing superhero things lately.
"You know, I'm glad you found your calling."
Yeah.
It was what?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm glad you found your calling.
They only serve bagels at this establishment.
Oh, it's that kind of. Okay. I got a pretty bad lawsuit after what you pulled. And a pretty bad lung.
Yeah, well, you know, I have trouble remembering things, so really, in a way, it's your fault.
Well, you gotta forgive and forget, my boy. Come on,
Mister, what did Flum do to you?
Well, he used to be my janitor, and he kind of had he had a fall. Father Widdershins, he was a cleric up at the Enclave. You ever heard of him?
No, I've never heard of him.
He died, a few years ago. It was a couple of years ago before Flum
before I was
joined.
born.
Yeah. About 9. Yeah. Well, Flum was a bit of a what's the word?
Idiot.
Murderer.
Dingle.
No,
Whippersnapper.
he was a bit of a sure shot with the mop, and he got a little overzealous. Yeah. He made the floor too wet, and Father Widdershin slipped and fell. You know, he was pretty old.
Yeah, always forgetting the wet floor sign I did.
So,
I just imagine like this priest somehow like stuck up against the wall, a mop through his chest.
I thought was happening.
Yeah, and then now I hear him in my head, and I get superpowers from him.
What?
roll another Arcana check.
I'm sorry.
Is that your back still? Wait, is that your back still?
I got another 5.
You're not a superhero.
Yeah, so being a superhero is pretty cool. So if you're jealous, I understand.
So, Flum, what brings it around to the Milky Palace now?
We're meeting a guy here. I think his name's Billy, and he's gonna give us money.
If I may, Flum. We were just here for some breakfast, actually.
I was gonna say, I don't think you're meeting Boldrick here. Okay, well, come on in. I can serve you what you like.
Do you serve my folks around these parts?
Oh, we sure do. You know, the alley around back, we give them free dryer sheets. They love it. It's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you seen my family?
No, I don't know who you are.
Oh, where am I?
Wait, Chuckles, are you still on my shoulder?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reach up and pet your head a little bit.
Oh, Chuckles misses his family.
It's okay, Chuckles. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, so
Where are we?
We'll find him one day, buddy. We'll find him.
you guys go into the Milky Palace.
Yeah, it's breakfast time. I gotta say, I'm a little hungry boy.
So Mr. Fluffers, he walks you in, and It's pretty drab in here. It kind of looks like if you took the Skylark in Vestal and
What?
Yeah, the listeners will know exactly what that means.
Great reference.
Common reference. Basically, if you took any Denny's ever,
yeah, it's like
But made it like 20% shittier.
yeah.
impossible.
So yeah, it's just imagine like a really rundown Denny's from the 80s. That's basically what the inside of the Milky Palace looks like.
Wow,
Oh,
this
nice.
looks like shit.
Can we discuss the name of this establishment? Because I do hate it.
Are you
Yeah.
saying
Yeah, what do you
that
wanna
in
talk about?
Are you saying that in character?
Do we want to
Can we
start with
talk
Milky?
about? Actually, never mind.
Why is it called the Milky Palace, sir?
You see, my name's Fluffus, but my grandfather's last name was Milky, and this is his establishment. I just took care
Wait,
of it.
your name is Fluffers Milky?
No. That was my grandfather's last name
Wait, yes.
on my mother's side.
So it's Milky Fluffers.
No, my
Oh, wait, hold on. Can we get a booth, actually?
I thought it was because of the milk
Sure.
we served here.
just sit down.
Piping hot.
My first name is Artie.
I thought it was Mister.
No. You know, I always forget for a Vidalkin you're one thick nub. You know that?
And then
That's
he,
what my mom used to say.
yeah, he's I'll go get you some appetizers, all right? And then he walks away.
Can you bring a child's
Wait, did
chair
you just say
for me?
appetizers?
Can we talk about?
He walks away back into the kitchen, and so you guys are you guys gonna discuss what you have to go do today?
So,
Maybe.
Sit in silence.
so
I hate
everyone.
So just to kind of refresh you, so Boldrick, the Boros like liaison that you met at the investigation, he told you guys that if you came to the Guild Concourse in Ward 69, that they would help you join the resistance to hunt down this terrorist, and they would give you 100 gold pieces to gear up. So that's basically what you're going to be going to do if you want.
are we not there?
No, you're in the Milky Palace. You're in a diner getting
Oh,
breakfast.
wait, no, I knew that. I just thought this is where it was happening.
No, this is happening.
Shut up.
This is happening in the center of the ward. Very
Oh.
large building. Can you guys make history checks for me?
History check. You
Yeah.
got it, sir.
Yes, Dad.
Oh, I got a nat 20. Minus
okay.
1.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
What'd you get?
I got a 10.
I got an unnatural 20.
Okay, Chris, what'd you get?
Which one's history? Is that intelligence?
Yeah. That's why it
What
was minus
character
1.
sheet do you have?
9.
This is high enough.
For the listeners, Chris never filled out
All
his
right,
character
and,
sheet fully.
Oops.
18.
18. Okay, so you guys all know that the Guild Concourse in Ward 69 is the Buckster building. It's in the middle of town.
Buckster building, hell yeah.
So it's in
Buckster
the-
building, bitch.
So it's in the middle of town. It's a very large golden cathedral type building, but it only has a single tower, and it's very large. It's like probably 3,000 square feet in total.
Oh yes, the Butts building.
Oh, yes, the building that looks very phallic.
They basically, each guild has an emissary that sits on a council within the chambers of the guild concourse, and anybody who has any kind of inquiry about the guilds usually goes there, and that's also where they host many guild-related events.
All right, guys. I know I seemed apprehensive about the what's his name? Baldrick. But I mean, if he's in the guild concourse and he's part of the Boros Legion, I think we should probably trust him.
I bet he's the one who blew up the building.
I think I'm gonna order 2 eggs over easy. Well done, hash browns.
Always good to have your imports, Pier 1 imports.
So you see from the back,
What?
Artie Fluffers appears, and he's carrying 2 large dishes, and he comes out. He says,
Well, here you go, kids. This is your milk, your appetizer.
and he just lays down 2 bowls of milk.
My favorite.
Are there straws?
Are they piping hot?
Can I make
One's
a,
hot, one's cold.
Can Could I mayhaps make a let's try history check to see if insight to see if I know the cultural implications of this dish?
Sure.
Like how to go about it. I got a 21.
Usually in Tabaxi culture, they always start their meals off with a bowl with a bowl of milk.
How do what's the polite way to go about?
Chuggles just dips his head in.
You slowly move your head down to the bowl and lap it up.
All right,
Chuggles just shoves his head in one.
He has another small saucer in his hand that he's just going like this.
I use my trunk.
Okay.
Holy fuck. I have a trunk.
I'm gonna do it as polite as possible.
Okay.
Flum puts his head in, and there's some bubbles for a while, and then the bubbles stop.
Fluffers just sets his bowl down, grabs your head, lifts you out. Flum, you have to remember to drink and breathe.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then Chuggles, you just have milk soaking into your fabric body.
Chuggles is
Gross.
milky.
Guy, what do you do?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay. All right.
He doesn't believe in milk.
So he takes your orders and he comes out and he gives you guys what you wanted.
What are our orders?
Yeah, what are our orders?
What's on the menu?
I'm not gonna say give me my order.
He
I'm
serves
gonna say,
breakfast food. That's all it
Breakfast
says.
It's just like you. There's a big
McGriddles?
menu that just says breakfast.
What?
Mr. Fluffers, I'd like the usual
Breakfast
French toast, medium rare, thank you.
That eggy bread. What is that?
Chuggles wants 2 eggs, and that's it.
Are they cooked?
No.
I want a McGriddle, sub the folded eggs for round eggs, all right? Extra cheese, and pour some syrup on the top. Lots of syrup, all right? Oh, and can I get whipped cream on top too, and a full stack of chocolate chip pancakes?
He just goes, "You got it, kid," and he snaps his fingers and it just appears in front of you.
Fuck! Whoa, sorry. What the hell?
Hey, watch your language, young man.
Daryl.
I
Stop.
literally took him to a rave.
For Flum, he snaps the French toast down. For Chuggles, he literally reaches into his pocket, just gives him 2 raw eggs.
He just laid 2 eggs. Wow.
Whoa,
And then
you're
Daryl,
magic.
what were you getting?
Peanuts.
He snaps and you just get it looks like one of those things you get like a circus, like a little red striped container just full of peanuts.
You knew exactly the aesthetic. Hell yes. Okay.
Okay, and Guy, what are you getting anything?
I've already fallen back asleep at the table.
Okay.
He doesn't believe in breakfast.
Okay.
No
Too early
breakfast.
for him.
I slept outside of the restaurant.
Wait, whoa, how'd you do that? You gotta tell me, come on.
Jewish tabaxi never reveals his secrets.
Specifically Jewish.
The Catholic ones, secrets
Open
bared
books.
to the world.
I don't know why I said Jewish the second time.
Oh, it's okay. We don't either.
Okay.
Tabaxi never reveals his secrets, young man.
All right, that's fair enough. Let's keep doing another trick.
The first time he said Jewish tabaxi. Cut that out.
Okay. Oh, my face hurts from smiling so much.
Oh, that's sad.
Okay.
Chuggles understands that feeling.
He also just
You
snaps
have
his
muscles?
fingers and a large glass of orange juice appears in his other hand. He takes a sip of that. And he goes,
Do you have more than one outfit for that?
Yes.
Because that is different.
he says,
So, what are you guys planning for today? I heard you from the kitchen. You were talking about something at the concourse.
I think we're going to the park.
Not quite, Charles.
not quite what?
Yeah, I have some business there.
At the park.
Like what, Flum?
Going down the
No.
slide.
You know, planning stuff.
Okay. And he just goes,
Wait, mister. You might want to lock your doors.
Does this have anything to do with that banging I heard last night? The night 2
Yeah.
nights ago, big boom.
Some crazy ladies going around blowing places up.
Wait, was it a woman?
Yes.
Are we know
Melted in the
Right.
air.
Yes.
it's a woman.
I heard something about that on the street, but
I'll remember to do that. And then he walks back in the kitchen and he goes, as he's going away, he goes, enjoy your breakfast.
Okay, well, how much does it cost?
It's on the house.
Oh, then in that case, could I get some more chocolate milk?
And you see, as he's walking through the door, his hand just goes out, snap, and then it appears on your table.
Can I notice the? Can I notice the footprint strapped to the back of his?
Oh yeah, it's like dangling on my
you can just
rucksack a little bit.
Yeah, do you want to ask him about it?
Yeah, I'd like to. Oh wait, yeah, because I wasn't there when he did it. I was outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I got some fur, and I got this cast of this foot from whatever they were experimenting on in there. I figured we could go to the library, maybe check some books, see what kind of animals they were putting together. Maybe it'll help us.
Can I make an animal handling check on that fur
go
to
for
see
it.
what it's from?
An animal handling check on the fur.
No, it'd probably be more like a nature check than an animal
I'm
handling
better at
check.
animal
She's
handling.
just sitting there
survival.
handling it really well, really feeling the fibers.
Be more of a nature check.
Can I make a sleight of hand check?
No,
To sneakily pet it.
no, make a nature
to
check.
steal my McGriddle.
That's a 13.
13. You don't. It's not from any animal you've seen around, like where you've lived at all. It doesn't really look very familiar. The hairs are very coarse, as if it was something quite large. But you don't really recognize it as anything you've seen.
Okay.
Nothing.
So I'm thinking we can hit the library after we go to this meeting.
Chuggles can't read.
Let's go.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you guys are making your way to the
Go there.
concourse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna slap down a little silver piece tip for Mr. Tail Waggle, furry,
Fetish.
Mr.
Arty
Furry,
Fluffers.
Mr.
Arty
Furry.
Fluffers.
Mr. Fetish.
Oh, holy shit, that worked. Oh wow, this is Ravnica. Oh, hey guys, this is Sullivan Harris. You may know me from what you just listened to. Now I'm in the diner. Yeah, this is crazy. You know, actually, Josh Wall, our very own Josh Wall from Orion Valley Productions, has invented this like interdimensional warp portal. I thought he was just talking shit, but I mean, it's apparently it worked. Anyways, he just wanted me to come here to Ravnica to tell all of you about his podcast, Frankly, I Love Movies. Every other Tuesday, you can tune in to hear Josh Wall and a very special guest dissect a chosen movie down to its core. From acting to production history, each episode tries to get at the center of why we love the film medium and what it has done for us. Right now, you can go listen to episodes such as Birdman, Alien, Grand Budapest Hotel, and The Happening. Most recently, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I, myself, am a big fan of, so I'm pretty stoked to listen to that if I haven't already. I probably have, to be honest with you. Anyways, please go check out the Frankly I Love Movies podcast with Josh Wall. Anywhere you get your podcast, that is every other Tuesday. Now I gotta get back to my reality because this is kind of freaking me out. So, later, Holmes.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the Guild Concourse, aka the Buckster Building, in the middle of the Ward 69. And so you walk up to this great gold building, and
You
there's
are 8.
I'm mature for my age.
It's just a very large golden tower, very intricately designed on the outside. There's windows going all the way up. It's probably like 20 stories tall. It's pretty large.
I'm gonna do this to you again. What style of architecture is it?
Gothic.
Gothic?
Yeah.
It's like a Gothic skyscraper?
And
Like,
it's
like
gold.
a
Yo, that's
Gothic
tight.
cathedral, but it's like a giant
Yo,
tower.
that is
that's
tight.
fucking cool.
That's tight.
So you go in. There's 4 doors on each side, or there's one door on each, one very large door on each side of the building. And it's very open, and also there's a hole in the top of the building. It's like
Wait,
a very
so, like-
open air.
It's like a
thing.
teepee.
Oh, so it's almost like a tunnel
Not a
through it?
teepee.
Yeah. So there's just 2. There's one very big door in the middle of the building on the outside, and you walk in. And then as you walk in, so you have people milling about in this like square, and there's
loitering.
yeah, basically. And as you look up, you can see there's these these like catwalks all the way up the tower, and they are basically like there's people at desks typing away. What are you doing?
On the catwalk.
He's on the catwalk. So there's all these people taking records. There's
Chuggles' breakfast.
you see people. You see people in every manner of guild garb and colors. You see people from almost every guild. And then on the ground, there's...
Wait, are they like armed? Like, are they guards or are they
No.
That's how you get all building?
They're just guild members, all different guild members just wandering around the building doing things.
So you go up the building on these catwalks?
Yeah. There's like stairwells going up diagonally from like where the building meets the ground.
Gotcha.
And it kind of twists upward, and there's catwalks going all the way around.
Flum, I see other people from different clans in here. Does that mean we have to kill them since we're in the Selesnya conclave?
I'm not really familiar with proper etiquette, but that seems like a logical deduction.
No, wait, no.
Hold on. I'm gonna scratch Chuggle behind the ears.
Is he still on your shoulders?
Chuggles isn't on your shoulders anymore.
He's not? Where'd
He's
he
walking
go?
around now.
Or doing something.
As he's walking up to the building, can you tell us how his bottom half is obscured the whole time?
He's hobbling like...
Oh yeah, it's great for the listeners. Great for the listeners.
Very descriptive.
Just moving really quickly.
His bottom half is always lined up with someone's legs.
So he's just passing between like it's like moving down between people's legs as it walks by. He's like so short you just see the tops of people's legs.
I like the idea that there's a low flying eagle behind him in the same direction.
Yeah.
Oh
So
boy.
it's just a bunch of like there's like pigeons on the ground like slowly moving in front of him.
Guy is losing his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Walking very stiffly.
In the
you're
middle
right over
of
there.
the building, in the middle of the building,
He's
there's
just
a
constipated.
large golden dais with symbols lining all around it, each insignia of the guild on each like section of this dais. And on the dais, there is one member of every guild, and they are there to answer any question that any of the people around the area would have.
I
about
got a
the
question.
guilds.
Chuggles has a question too.
What's a dais?
The dais, it's like a circular altar.
That's what a priest stands on.
Yeah, so they're just like
Is there a
like,
line?
I didn't even know that.
Is there a line for our representative?
No, it's there. I mean, there's people like there, but there's not like lines. They're just there for like any kind of information.
Chuggles wants to get in the
Is
line.
Boldrick there?
Baldrick is not there that you can see yet.
Does Chuggles have a question or is he just like lines?
Chuggles is there with a pen and paper.
Roll this. Roll this. Roll it.
Me?
Roll this die.
That's me in the corner.
What's the top?
It looks like a tree.
Okay, that's a Simic Combine. So you you see a man. He looks elvish, except his skin is bright blue, and he has very large scales that protrude from his shoulders. But he's in a what?
Is he in a tank of water?
No.
Is he the Janai?
He might be a lad, right?
Genasi?
No.
They're an elf.
I thought we were going through. I thought we were going
No.
through all my old characters.
No, he's actually what you recall as a Simic hybrid. So he is from the Simic Combine. They're basically like biomechanical engineering guild for the most part. They deal with like messing with the genetics of things.
Yeah, they're like people, right?
No, it's not the same.
What?
Nope.
All right.
Not the same.
Ignore what I just said.
Yeah. So
Scratch that off the record.
Chuggles gets in line.
So okay, well that
Editor, replace that
man,
with the sound of Chuggles screaming.
that man actually sees you and flags you down, and he says, "Muppet Born, you."
Oh, I'm getting taken away! Quick, someone save me!
I'll protect you.
He says, "Come here."
No! I don't want to go back to the ghettos.
You're not going to. Just come here.
No!
He's quivering in fear.
I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run and be like, whoa, what's going on here?
Oh, you're taking me away. The bad man's taking me away.
taking Chuggles away.
We're not. Hey, whoa,
Might
I
be able
don't.
to take Chuggles away.
I don't
Chuggles
want to
is
take him
getting
away.
deported.
I just want to recruit him. You know,
Recruit him for what?
the Simic Combine. You see, I work for the Simic Combine.
Which one is that?
That's the one I told you about.
With the half animals.
With the,
right.
Biomechanical engineering.
Animorphs.
Chuggles has a soft mind.
Chuggles doesn't have any sexual organs.
No sexual organs.
He's not an animorph.
Hey, we can help with that. We can do all manner of things to people's bodies.
Schlong. The schlong surgery.
You want new arms? We can grow you new arms. You want any other appendage? We can do that.
How about this? How about you tell us where Boldrick Stormcaller is?
I don't know if I know that guy.
All right, then goodbye.
I was gonna get your autograph, but now I won't.
Okay.
Shove off.
Damn, if only we had a table.
Then you see. Oh wait,
What the fuck was that?
you see a as you're walking away, you see a very large, tribal-looking ogre walk in the building.
It's Shrek.
Wait, can you say that?
Tribal-looking ogre?
Yeah, very tribal-looking ogre.
What does tribal looking mean?
Tattoos
No,
all over.
No.
It means love and family.
He actually has those tattoos all over his shoulders and his arms.
Dwayne The Rock?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Dwayne Johnson?
So he walks in.
My former character.
Oh, God.
He walks in, and you see that he's wearing like almost like a fur, not loincloth. Like
It's a fur. He has fur. It's him. He's the one who did the things. Get him. Get him.
What? Oh, no.
He's wearing a leotard of furs, and he has a very large bone-looking sword in his hand and a shield. And
Does he have-
walks up to the altar and then gets on top of the symbol for the Gruul clans, and you see that he is the emissary for the Gruul clans.
Does he have a bone to pick with us? No.
How tall is he?
Have you insulted an ogre?
How tall is he?
Is he shorter than me?
You're how tall?
7'1".
No, he's 8 foot.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Did you say orc or
Stinger's
ogre?
really like looking
Ogre,
straight
okay.
up at this guy.
he's an ogre.
Chuggles just hobbles up and says,
Can we see your foot?
No.
Why not?
Can we see his feet?
Can we see your feet?
He walked
kinda wanna
behind
see his
his
feet
little
now.
thing. So
Well,
you can't.
if he
he's-
can walk
only-
behind,
it's
he
only-
can walk back
actually,
out.
Is he just wearing a
Since
skirt?
usually it's waist height, it's about crotch height on him. He stands pretty
Nice.
tall on the dais. So, what do you need? I can
Your foot.
info.
What? Keep talking to this guy, so Casey has to keep making this voice. Just fuck up his
Casey's
vocal
gonna
cords.
pass out by the end of this episode.
We were invited here by Boldrick Stormcaller. Do you know who that is?
Actually, yes. If he's from the Boros, you need to talk to the Boros man.
Well, but we're talking to you.
Can we see your feet slightly taller, man?
Yes. Hand them over.
No.
Why not?
You see him turn around and tap on the shoulder of a minotaur, and he goes,
Hey, these guys need to talk to you.
And also
that the
see your
Minotaur?
feet.
"No, that was the ogre guy." And the minotaur turns around and he goes,
Hello.
Holy shit!
Hi, Mr. Man.
Can we see your feet?
he hikes up a leg and you see it has a hoof.
Nice.
I like this guy.
I would have been horrified if he had a human foot.
Would you like to know more about the Boros Legion?
I don't have sexual organs.
Yes, tell me everything you know. Every detail.
Let me hear that Wikipedia article, my guy.
Fuck, I can't keep that voice up.
Why not?
It hurts.
The listeners will be upset.
Do it for the podcast.
For the podcast, Casey.
Hold on.
It's your
I
time.
rolled a nat 20. You have to do it.
Whoa!
Those were 20s.
I also rolled
add
a
up
nat
to a
20. You have to do it.
Sixes.
We are a military guild. If you want to join, you can sign up upstairs with our recruiting office.
I always wanted to be a seaman.
What the fuck?
We do have a navy.
Actually, we're looking for Boldrick Stormcaller, but nobody seems to know where this guy is.
Keep thinking you're going to say Stormcock. Let that be known.
Bald Dick Stormcock.
Boldrick, he's upstairs. He has his own office.
Can we just walk up there, or?
Yeah,
is impressive, I gotta say.
I know. I'm honestly super. I'm interested to know what this audio quality will be like.
Hopefully it works.
But how close am I to this dais?
You guys are like, so it's like it's probably 2 feet off, like it's 2 feet off the ground, and
Too hard for me.
it's just basically like a couple steps up, and it's just a big circle, and it's just 2 feet up, and you're kind of looking up at the Minotaur guy.
Okay. Interesting to know.
Yeah.
Are we done here, guys?
Wait, so we have to find someone.
Of Boris.
What about you? Can you lead us up?
No, I have to stay here.
So how do we find someone to lead us up?
Hold on.
And he kind of like looks down, and
That's where we are.
Oh my god.
he looks down into where he's like standing, and you see him kind of shuffle something, and then he pulls out a very large red bell, and he just clangs it on one of his horns, and a Boros legionnaire runs up to him, and he says yes, and the guy says,
Lead these people to Boldrick Stormcaller.
and he goes, okay, come with me, and he leads you guys upstairs.
No, wait. First of all, I just wanted to know that I was thinking centaur when you said minotaur, so I was very confused as why he had
Horns.
horns.
Yeah.
Secondly, as we walk away, I'm gonna pick the Muppet up with my my trunk and push and lead him over the dais to look at that man's feet.
Look at those big boys. Get the slab out.
Thank you.
And then
What do they look like?
they're just hooves.
No, not that man's
No,
feet.
the ogre.
Oh, the ogre's feet. Oh.
I see some crusty toenails. I see some warts, and they're very green.
Delicious.
What? Oh, I don't remember the ogre's voice now.
It was like Kermit hit puberty.
Why are
I
you
thought that was
looking
me.
at my feet? Small Muppet Man.
Looking at what?
I was just stretching. Let's go. But what does he see?
Okay.
Describe in great detail.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not
so
getting out of this.
The legion. Wait,
Great
am I
detail.
describing the feet right now?
Describe
Yes.
the feet,
Well, I
please.
thought he just did.
Did he?
Yeah.
He did give a description of feet.
Well,
Do
but
those-
was it the description of the
Do
feet?
those look like a certain cast we have?
No.
Good to know.
Not at all.
Let's continue.
Is that why you guys were looking for the feet?
That's why I was.
I told you that.
I wasn't catching on to that at all.
That makes no fucking sense.
I just thought it was a
Minotaur.
joke.
Oh, it has hooves. Never mind.
I don't know what an ogre's feet are.
I mean, they're like
my
they're like
God.
humanoid feet. They're just very big and gross.
Is that
Wait, what does the
canonical
cast
in
look
Shrek?
like?
It's like that fairy tale that Flum reads to me every
He
night.
wears shoes in Shrek, so I don't know how
No,
you'll
but
know
I
if
think
it's
you see his feet
canonical.
at some point.
Shrek's.
So you guys make your way up to the offices, and you come up to a room, and it says Boldrick Stormcaller in golden letters right on the door. It's kind of like if you were walking into a 1950s detective office.
Oh, I got this one.
Wait,
This
is
one
that the
says
end of that-
burrito.
Is that the end of that episode?
Stormbottom.
No storm
How
battle.
long have we been recording for?
55 minutes, apparently.
All right, quick. Make this last 5 minutes count.
We don't have to end it.
We stop
Hour.
at the dot.
Yeah, we can make it longer. It's just
Casey, if we're still going, I'm hitting end. So
okay. So you get up to the offices, and it says Boldrick Stormcaller on the door. You walk in, and Boldrick is sitting at a desk looking over some documents, and he looks up and he sees you, and he goes, how is his voice? I can't remember his voice. I think it was just like
We'd never
rough.
heard of him before.
I think
No,
I
he's
think it was
manly,
just
man.
you, but epic.
Yeah.
Wait, can you describe what he looks like one more time?
Oh, yeah,
I
so
remember
he-
his long blonde hair.
Yeah,
Describe
so
his
he-
feet too.
Yeah.
He is a very burly looking man. He kind of looks like Jake Gyllenhaal, according to Joanna.
Did I make that joke?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
How hilarious.
He looks like Jake Gyllenhaal, but burlier and with a blonde beard and longer blonde hair.
Hey, don't fuck the man.
He is
I'm 8.
I
That hasn't stopped you before.
he's buff
You
as
were
hell.
at a rave.
He's buff as hell, and he is wearing a very tight button-up shirt.
So,
And a red, and a red
what color?
tie.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
White, light button up shirt.
He's hot as shit.
Gold.
It's gold.
Okay, is it like satin?
No, it's silk.
Is it like about to burst through the buttons?
Like
you
10
can see
How the sleeves like
his pecs are
Are
just
his
like
nipples erect, or
no, not
is he pulling a note? Never
Not
mind.
yet.
We're on podcast.
Is he
Not yet.
sweaty?
Does he acknowledge us?
Yeah, he goes, hello there. That was his voice.
Yeah, I know.
Hello there, young ones. Are you?
Younglings.
I'm older than him, I'm
I
pretty
know.
sure.
Yeah, probably.
Execute order 6.
Hello there, other investigators.
I'm an
Have you-
investigator.
Have you come to seek my offer?
I've come to check your feet.
Was there supposed to be multiple? Were there multiple like people that he invited, or just us?
Oh well, I mean, he invited you guys, but the event hasn't started.
Oh,
We
we're
are
early.
the party.
We're punctual.
Yeah. So he goes, well, in a couple minutes, we'll all be downstairs addressing the council, and we'll be getting our tithes out to all of you to gear up to help our cause.
Or what?
Cause.
No, the other word he said.
C-A-U-S-E.
Tithes.
Or tights.
Tithes.
Tight pants.
It's your allowance.
Tides of
My
March.
allowance.
Yes.
Flum gives me an allowance.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Got cookies last week.
he takes you guys and leads you back downstairs right as you hear
Why the
a
fuck did we
very
go upstairs? Okay.
The stairs?
the stairs
We walked.
No, I said why the fuck did we go upstairs?
to see Boldrick.
Now we have to go back down.
Is his office nice?
Yeah, it's very Spartan. It's just a very large gilded like oak desk.
Ooh.
And he has stacks of papers on one side
You
and
are
a
ink.
quill and ink on the other side.
Does he have Newton balls?
Yes. But instead of it being attached to strings, instead of being attached to strings, they just sit. They float magically.
Oh, that's so dope.
That's tight.
I
Can I
like
touch
it.
your balls? Okay. Your Newton balls. Your Newton.
So I have to legally say he's 8.
Maybe later we have to.
Tell him.
They're actually about to do that, so we should probably go back
Touch
down.
the balls.
They're gonna touch our
No,
balls.
they're gonna
Touch our balls.
they're gonna do
Juggles, run!
they're gonna do the thing downstairs.
Nice place you got here, Barry.
Barry.
My name is Boldrick.
That's what I said.
All right, well, let's
so
go.
he leads you back down, and as you're coming down the stairs, you hear a trumpet, very loud trumpet blow, and a bunch of guild people walk down, are descending the stairs behind you, and everyone kind of gathers right around that dais.
This is scary.
Great.
And a man, he wears very large aviator-style glasses and has a white handlebar mustache.
What?
I like him already.
Stands in the middle of the dais,
Look, a pedophile.
and he says, "Excelsior."
Is this Stan Lee?
Did I just call Stanley a pedophile?
I was
Sure did.
a joke earlier because you said he stands on the podium, not the pedophile.
So
He stands above the rest.
on a very large podium in the middle of the dais stands a man that looks vaguely like Stan Lee. And he says, "Excelsior, welcome, ladies and gentlemen." I can't do a Stan Lee impression, so I'm not going to try.
Marvel Stage 7 is really weird.
Stage 7.
He says, "Welcome."
They switched from phase to stage after
my
phase 6.
Fuck it, whatever.
So
Kevin Feige was like, I don't know if we're going to do phases anymore. I was thinking stages.
So he's like, "Welcome, one and all. I see you've gathered here to help in resisting the and hunting down the bomber that's been terrorizing this ward." And he kind of addresses the whole crowd and explains what's been going on. And he says that, well, these bombings have been targeting Izzet Labs, so that's first priority when we're looking for new locales that may be under fire. Secondly, we'll be giving all of you a 100 gold piece allowance to help you gear up for the investigations.
Can I trade mine for cookies?
No, it's not time for questions yet.
How many people are here?
There's a lot of people.
So he just screamed that.
No, there's probably
I'm surprised he heard me.
a few hundred.
Whoa.
That is a lot of fucking gold.
God damn. Is it?
Yeah.
Excuse me, is it 100 each or 100 per team?
100 each. Yes. Okay, so He basically just says that he welcomes you all to sign up in the investigations, and that they will have people around the dais giving you your allowances and putting you on the list of people investigating.
Chuggles doesn't like when he gets put on lists.
Just give him the fake name.
Okay, and then Boldrick leans down to Sting and he goes, I've already got you on the list. So,
me personally?
all of you.
us?
I have all of you on the list already.
I feel like he didn't know our names.
We're
Oh,
VIP.
I do. I just have to look in the guild directory and I can find you. It's a perk of being in my position.
That's scary.
Terrifying.
No, just
accept the
very,
user
very,
license
very
agreement.
good descriptions of all of you.
All right, solid.
Yes. So he says that he'll take you, and he brings you guys back to his office, and he gives you all of your allowances for the investigation.
$100 each?
Yep, everyone gets 100 gold
Damn.
pieces.
Excuse me, sir. I'm only 3/4 of a person.
Huh?
I'm only 3/4 of a person. Do I get
75.
You know what? You are a citizen in my mind, Muppet Born, and well
I
you
have-
deserve this gold more than anyone.
You did put me on a list.
A good one.
I mean, you already were on a list.
Whoa.
Buck fucking wild.
So, and he says, now you guys must make your way to Quintuple S to pick up any kind of
Groceries.
any kind of gear you'd like to get. The
wait.
Quintuple S is down on Flax Boulevard.
Okay.
Wait, what is this? Is this like a store or is this
Yes.
like armory?
It's just like a
Make a
Walmart.
history check.
This is a boss comms.
Can I just ask him?
Yeah.
Fantasy boss
Hey,
comms.
mister, is this a gear store or is it a
Well,
armory? What's going on?
It's Stavros Shit's Sword and Sorcery Supply. You know, the greatest gear store in all of Ward 69.
Oh, of course. Can you say that one more time?
Were the first three sounds words?
Stavros Shit's Sword and Sorcery Supply.
Okay.
Is it better than Walmart?
All right.
No way.
You're a
your guy
communist. How would you ever support Walmart?
I'm not a communist, though.
Oh,
I'm very confused.
Can you roll an Arcana check, please?
Do I
Roll
have
a
to?
communist check. Roll
So
to
it's a
redistribute
14.
wealth.
You hear a voice in your head,
Oh.
and he says,
Oh, I can't wait to hear your Karl Marx.
Just looking
I
around.
can't wait.
I start spinning in circles trying to figure out who's talking to me.
Guy,
God.
Who's there?
it's me, Carl.
Oh, what's up, Carl?
Not even an ounce of Russian accent. In there.
Is he Russian?
He's German.
I'm sorry. Fucking, I was thinking, whatever.
Everybody.
Hey, no one has an
European.
accent
European
in the ethereal plane, or in the, no,
I'm sorry. What?
astral plane. No one has an accent in the astral plane.
Canon.
That checks out.
Hey, Guy, I don't think you should be taking this money.
I'm going to redistribute it.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, they're not gonna.
Are you gonna kill us?
You know,
Arwell?
for taking up my being me as your patron, you don't do very well in the furthering of the communist agenda.
I'm gonna redistribute it. I'm gonna give it to the store owner.
We
Make a
just
persuasion
lost
check.
all of our Republican
Buck
listeners.
fucking wild.
What?
Persuasion check.
Get this Bernie Sanders shit out of here.
Especially the guy who had the MAGA hat.
Shout out to the man who had the MAGA
on
hat.
Squarespace, we actually get to see our listeners distributed by Democrat and Republican. And you'd be surprised to know that we are 95% red hats.
No
That's
wonder.
not
you're
true.
living.
That's not a fact at all.
I was gonna say, what the fuck, Squarespace?
Anyways, if you red hats are out there
took
listening
that
to
data.
us,
I'm sorry.
So,
I'm not.
Austin respects your views.
R.I.P. Austin.
you know, I thought when you would have taken my hammer, you would have tried harder, but I guess I have to accept this since you still have the hammer.
Mark, I'm trying so hard.
Those who have the power of Carl can wield this hammer.
Just casually call him Mark. I'm very
And he just says,
Marksy Marks.
God, I wish I gave my magic to someone else. And he kind of just, his voice fades out.
Wait, so the bit is that Karl Marx is your what is it? Friendly? What is it?
Friendly
She's
neighborhood
her-
comic
or
dolls.
Karl
Friendly neighborhood comic dolls.
Marx is Guy Elfman's patron.
But he hates you.
So
Yes.
I just kind of have his hammer, and I promised to do what he said, but I really didn't understand what he told me to do,
God.
and I'm not smart enough to have it explained to me.
I
I have a -1 intelligence.
Can I ask you that in person? Hey, guy, who are you talking to?
Just Mark.
Who's Mark?
He's in my hammer.
You hear the voices too?
I don't think we hear the same voices. Is yours Mark?
No.
Flum, I'm the voice.
Shame. Mark's chill.
Oh.
Wait,
I like
so
Mark.
a man named Mark is in your hammer.
What the?
Yes.
And he talks to you?
Sometimes.
All right, you
literally-
and Flum have a lot in common.
I literally have acid flashbacks every single minute of my life, and you guys are weirder than me.
Okay,
I was hoping
so
that sentence would just end there. I've had acid flashbacks literally every second of my life.
So, you guys go and you're gonna go get geared up. So you make
Hell
your
yeah,
way
we're gonna
down
get geared
to
up.
Flax Boulevard.
Are
And,
all the streets named after different seeds?
yes?
Because we got poppy.
I
and
live
flax.
on chia.
Chia.
Yep.
Can we go get
basically.
chia pets?
So you're walking down Flax Boulevard. And it is the main market promenade down the way in Ward 69. It's just a very large street that splits the whole ward in half, and it's a very large market. And you're making your way through that to the Quintuple S.
Is it like shops or is it like huts, like little stands?
It's a
What kind
lot of
market is it?
booths and
Booths. Nice.
it's a lot of booths.
I think Chuggles has to cover his eyes.
Don't worry, I've got it, Chuggles, and I put my hands over his eye.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put the hand. Okay.
But you mistook his nipples for his eyes.
Oh,
So you see a lot of stands, a lot of shopkeepers,
A lot of titties.
A lot of titties. They're all kind of shouting their wares. You know, you hear people like fresh meat, fresh salted meats, cured meats. You hear another one being, huh? Oh my. You hear another one saying, "Arcane Focus is here," and so on and so forth.
I want one of those.
You already have one. We
Don't
have
you
one
have
at
one?
home, Chuggles.
Oh, please. I've been a good boy.
Can you actually everyone make a perception check?
But I shouldn't do one because my eyes are covered.
No, you have one, but with disadvantage and -7.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 1 immediately.
Okay.
I rolled a 5. He's also covering my eyes. Joanna got a nat 20, but her mouth's full.
Really? Okay.
7.
7.
I got an unnatural 20.
Actually, let me re-roll that because I re-rolled it the first time, so I feel like I didn't actually get a nat 20. Okay, I got a 5.
Well, I got an unnatural 20.
Do I not get to say what I got? Okay.
What'd you get? What'd you get, little buddy?
I'll go home.
You already said what you got.
Oh, he didn't listen to me.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I'm 3/5 of a
Sting,
person.
you're the only one that sees this. You see something making its way through the crowd coming at Chuckles.
What?
It's small. It runs on 4 legs. It's kind of fleshy colored.
I'm sorry.
It's a naked mole.
A mole
rat.
rat?
No, it's
It's a flashlight.
it's small. It kind of looks
Fantasy
like
fleshlight.
On 4 legs.
it kind of looks like
helps.
a hairless monkey, but it's about the size of a
Disgusting.
cat, and it's making its way very fast towards Chuggles.
Towards Chuggles?
Yeah.
Don't say anything. I want to
What
see how
a
this pans
beautiful
out.
day. Oh, what
All right.
a lovely day to be alive. I can't see anything, but
In one swift motion, can I pick up Chuggles with one hand, put it behind my back, and pull out my sword with my other hand?
Make a
swift
strength
motion.
check.
He's a muppet.
He's a goblin. He's very tiny.
How about dexterity?
Okay, yeah, all right.
How about animal handling?
I got a 10.
Chuggles resents that.
You can't get to him in time.
No, Chuggles.
Oh, no.
Chuggles.
Why didn't you say anything?
Since talking is a free action, can I also yell, Chuggles, look out?
What? Okay, look, I'm not
as Chuggles
allowed.
turns around, you see him get tackled by this hairless monkey.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What
Is he just like taken
I thought you
out
said
of
he
my
wasn't
head?
Hairless
hairy.
monkey. Sorry, small hairless monkey.
No.
And that's where we're gonna end it. For
George,
today.
No.
Someone help! There's a testicle attacking me.
All right. Thank you, fellow adventurers, for listening to this episode of RavnicAvengers, the Selesnya Conspiracy. If you want to follow our podcast, it's at Dingles and Donuts on Facebook and Instagram, at Dingles Podcast on Twitter. And
Thank you to Lauren Schrager for our cover art.
and Carrie Mann for the original Dingles art.
Yeah, thank you, Carrie. We still love that.
who's making our soundtrack?
That would be me and Anthony.
Thank you.
Thank you to
me.
Lampshade Pink for making our new podcast intro.
Lampshade Pink. Yeah, that's a name I haven't heard in years.
And
Look out for our LSP EP.
also, should we
The What to Do soundtrack.
Solomon, will we have our other art up right now?
Well, we have our. What does that mean?
Other art, new art.
That's what I just thanked
The
Lauren
Lauren
Schrager
Schrager?
for.
Oh, I thought you said
He
cover. I
can see
thought you
the
said the
future.
cover art.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is at the time of this coming out is going to be Lauren's art.
Oh, okay. And thanks, Lauren Schrager, for the character art too.
Which is going to be the cover art.
Oh, okay.
Would
Okay.
Lauren-
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Lord.
I love you.